mainly in CNS. Mainly in CNS, and this disease we known as Prions disease. Prions disease. Like example, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, or there is the disease called as Alzheimer, which there is a tau or the beta amyloid proteins are there. So they all are basically the misfolded protein, which can lead to some pathological condition, or we call it as a disease, right? So I hope guys you can understand that what are these proteins, and many diseases could be possible by this misfolded protein, right? So I hope you noted. Now please come to the Golgi apparatus. Now what is the functionality of the Golgi apparatus? We know that Golgi apparatus is required for packing, labeling, and for delivery. Guys, this packing could be possible. This could be possible with the help of carbohydrate. So this could be done with the help of carbohydrate. क्योंकि अंदर कोई कार्बोन तो है. So what the cell will do? This cell will utilize another product which is actually present inside the body. So the third product is the carbohydrate. So little amount of carbohydrate can be utilized for the packing of this product. And this carbohydrate is actually making the glucose. So this glucose will add with the protein or with the lipid. So these molecules will start calling it a glycoprotein, glycolipid, right? So this is how the packing will be done. And this packing, when they use the carbohydrate, this process we known as glycosylation. Glycosylation. This process is known as glycosylation. This labeling could be done via mannose-6-phosphate. And if not done, this can lead to eye cell disease. If it is not done, this can lead to eye cell disease. Right? Eye cell disease. Guys, the process which is happening at the endoplasmic reticulum we call as translation. This process after the endoplasmic reticulum, this is happening into the Golgi apparatus. So basically, this process we can call this post-translation process. That is, this Golgi apparatus we can also call this. This is the post-translation process. And this Golgi apparatus, again, this is absent in RBC. Now the peroxisome. The peroxisome, it contains the oxidative enzyme which we call as catalase. This removes the free radicals from the cell. Also utilize oxygen and removes excess fatty acid from the cell. Now the lysosome. Lysosome, it is also called as garbage collector, and it contains the acid, and the name of this acid is hydroxylase. And the function for this, protein destruction. This is also known as suicidal bags, seen during starvation via autophagy. Auto means self, phagy means eating. So self-eating, that we call as autophagy. Then the centrosome. The function of the centrosome is, this will help for the movement help during cell division, mitochondria. Guys, mitochondria functionality, we know that this is the energy production powerhouse. And it also contains DNA. MCQ, this also contains the DNA. So DNA is mainly present into the nucleus, but DNA can also be present into the mitochondria. Depending upon the cell functionality, depending upon the requirement of the energy production, the number of mitochondria can be increased inside the cell, can be decreased inside the cell. But the cell which is more mitochondria which is having, they will provide the more energy for the cell. And always remember, guys, whenever the glycolysis is happening, this glycolysis is burning, so that energy is giving to the cell. This glycolysis will be happen with the help of or the presence of oxygen. So this type of glycolysis which is during the presence of oxygen is happening, we call as aerobic glycolysis. And if the glycolysis which is happening during the without presence or in non-presence of the oxygen, we call as anaerobic glycolysis, right? So this is how both of these conditions we always named. So I hope all of this functionality of these different organisms now can easily understand. Now the one thing which I would like to discuss with you guys, that please pay attention. Guys, suppose this is the human body. Suppose this is you. Right? Suppose this is you. Now what happens that whenever we talk about this body, we know that our body is having the boss area over here. So suppose this is the boss. Right? This is the boss. Now this is the boss. Now what happens is, this boss means this is your